Hey guys, I don't normally do this, but as I was making the video in real time, this topic started to get actively censored from the League of Legends subreddit. Riot Games owns the moderators of the League of Legends subreddit, and because of that, I noticed literally as I was recording that this topic was starting to be removed from the League of Legends subreddit. So that's just something important to note moving forwards, because I think it gives some perspective on this whole thing. So please do watch the entire video and you might start to see why this is actually more of an important topic to discuss. Hey everybody, what you see in front of you is Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin, the new $200 skin for League of Legends by Riot Video Games. This has caused the newest drama and financial controversy by Riot Games. Financial controversy. That's going to be the word, or I guess the phrase I'm going to use to describe all this. Before we go any further into this video at all whatsoever, this $200 skin that is coming out is actually just a chroma. What do I mean by it's just a chroma? Thanks to this video from Skin Spotlights, we can see that this is literally just actually a chroma, meaning that this is an old skin recolored, that's what a chroma is, and being sold for effectively $200. Now, when I say effectively, I'll go into what precisely I mean by that, but that is the general idea. Unfortunately, a lot of people are thoroughly frustrated by the fact that Riot is even releasing a $200 chroma, a recoloring of an old skin for League of Legends. Why are so many people frustrated by this? In my opinion, this is coming after a string of controversies for League of Legends, with other champions getting skins that are priced way beyond where they should be. And, well, you know, to be blunt, this feels like the League of Legends community, are a frog in a water pot that is slowly being heated up. I don't know why it took me so long to describe that. We are being a toad cooked. We don't notice that it's getting hotter and hotter because it's slowly getting hotter and hotter. Not quickly, but it is getting hotter and hotter. Back in 2022, I was going to make a video. You can literally say I just Googled RP increases League of Legends, and you can see that in 2022, Riot increased the price of all RP by 10%. They said this was to match inflation, but the blunt point was that the price of all RP did go up back in 2022. Now, I was going to make a video about that, but I decided it wasn't really that big a deal. But now I decided it's kind of that big a deal. We've seen that many skins, like the new Samira skin, if I can look at, if I just Google Samira skin controversy, Samira's new skin was priced at 3,250 RP. Now, to be blunt, to people that don't actually understand how much it is, I can literally just go right here and I can show you 3,220 RP would be Jesus, that's all 30, it's almost $30. $30 for a skin that by all people's approximations was not nearly worth the $30 for it. But as cash shops are becoming more and more popular in gaming, Riot has been doubling and doubling down on this sort of practice. The RP price increases in combination with more skins being sold for more money has caused people to get upset. So of course, when people heard that a $200 chroma was being released, people got upset. 2 days ago, Riot responded to this issue wherein they said, all good. Obviously, we're seeing the feedback about Dark Cosmic Eraser Jin and talking about it. Now, do notice they're not calling this the Dark Cosmic Jin chroma. They're calling it the Dark Cosmic Eraser Jin. Now, I do believe this is, I'm sorry if this sounds like a bit of a conspiracy theory or a tangent or like I'm making things up, but the way they're phrasing it, this might just be my opinion, but the way they're phrasing it is that they're trying to put forward the concept, the idea that this is a skin on its own. This is not a skin. This is a chroma. This is a chroma for a skin that already is in the game. If there was a chroma for a different skin, they would not call it, I don't know, Pool Party Seraphine Excalibur for like a blue chroma. They wouldn't do that. But this, they're calling Dark Cosmic Eraser Jin. They're trying to add some flair, add some prestige, add some notoriety to it. This is Dark Cosmic Eraser Jin. This isn't just some chroma, guys. This is Dark Cosmic Eraser Jin. That's a little bit of a tangent there, but I just want to say that because it does kind of annoy the crap out of me. I can't say yet what we're doing or saying, if anything, obviously. Just wanted to at least confirm that we see it and are talking about it. Now, this was said 2 days ago. A lot of people thought to themselves, okay, maybe they'll look into this and talk about this. Now, before we go any further, I do want to say, the reason that this is a $200 chroma is the only way to get this chroma is by buying gacha packs. That's where this gets a little bit probably more frustrating for some of you guys. The only way to get this chroma is from gacha packs, by buying chromas. Each capsule, as they call it, is 750 RP, which, as we can see here, is, Jesus Christ. That's like 650. That's like 650 a pack. Okay, so you have a 1% chance per 650 you put into it. This is like Pokemon cards, except you don't actually get anything, I guess. Okay, so each time you buy one of these, you have a 1% chance. Now, Riot has described this as you would be very unlucky to not get it by the 30th drop. You automatically get this chroma, not a skin, chroma. You automatically get this chroma on your 30th drop. Okay, now the problem is these capsules often are, to be blunt, kind of worthless. They tend to get filled up with a bunch of stuff that you don't want. Much like a booster pack in any card game, you tend to search for things that you want, but the overwhelming vast majority of them have nothing. This Jin chroma would then be seen as your super rare from opening these booster packs, but it's guaranteed on your 30th. People have said that you would be very unlucky to not get it by the 30th, but actually, if you look at the data here, you have a 75% chance of not getting it until your 30th capsule, in other words, $200. Some people can get lucky and get on their first capsule. The overwhelming majority, 75% of people, will not get it until the 30th capsule, or in other words, $200. Now, why does this upset some people? Because, to be blunt, for those of you who might not play League of Legends, there is no goddamn reason ever to open 30 capsules, ever. There's basically no reason to ever get a single capsule. It's a waste of your time. It's just a waste of everything. It's a waste. It's a total waste. So the only reason they're doing this is to bait people into getting this chroma. That's it. It's a chase. Much like gacha games have chases and things like that, the only reason to do this is to get this chroma. That's it. The only reason to ever do this is to get this chroma. And with a 75% chance of not getting it, it will cost the overwhelming majority of people $200. Now, moving forward in time here, I can't say yet what we're doing or anything, or saying if anything, obviously. Just want to at least confirm that, say that we are talking about it. Unfortunately, instead of any of that, 15 hours ago, Riot Brightmoon put forward onto Reddit this thread. This thread, which I will now read through, discusses how they're not changing anything and shut the fuck up. Which, I'm sorry if I have to phrase it so bluntly, but that's effectively what it says. Hey everyone, we know many of you aren't happy with the Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin. Now, to be clear, once again, they're phrasing it as Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin. I'm sorry that I'm trying to draw attention to this, but I really want to get the point across. This is not a new skin. This is not Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin. This is red chroma for Dark Cosmic Jin. Does everyone understand that? Because I really need people to understand that, because the way they're wording it makes it seem like this is some unique skin that's been put. It's not. It's a chroma. It is a recoloring of a skin that is very old at this point. Okay? Okay. I want to clarify up front why we aren't going to change the skin or its rollout plan, but I want to explain why and provide information on why this is something we're doing at all. So he's saying we're not changing anything, but he will give us an argument for why they're not changing anything. Now, some of you might believe all this, and some of you might have your opinion changed by all this. I will read it in its totality, in its entirety, in its finality, so that you can all if you agree with him, go down in the little comments and say, actually, Hashinshin, I agree with Riot Bright Moon. I think his argument is a very good one, and I think that you're not properly paying attention to him. I will give you that chance, that opportunity. I will allow you to make that decision for yourself. Now let's read through it so that you can all have that decision, that possibility open for you. We want to offer a range of products for everyone, starting at the low end of free or a few dollars, scaling up to more premium content for more. Right now, prestige skins are the highest end of that spectrum. So I think that's one thing also, people that maybe don't play League of Legends or haven't been the most updated with League of Legends, they already do have prestige skins in the game. Those are chromas or recolorings of older skins. Lately, they are unique skins. So there are now unique skins that you can only get by putting in money, getting the battle pass, stuff like that. Okay. So for those of you who might play, I don't know, something like Fortnite or something like that, you might understand these prestige skins are from the battle passes. In fact, if I, let me just bring up the event shop here. We can see this is Prestige Soul Fighter Pike. You need to buy the battle pass. I haven't because I see no point to because I don't want any of these skins. Then you would need to farm the battle pass, get 2,000 points, and then you can get Prestige Soul Fighter Pike or Prestige Soul Fighter Shaco. So that's their current prestige system. You need to buy the battle pass, which, I guess I could purchase tokens for it. And once again, we're seeing, it's starting to get a little bit up there. 160 Soul Fighter. Oh boy. A heavyweight pack. 800 tokens. About slightly more than a third as many as you would need to for a mere 12,500. You could also buy the Battle Pass. Battle Pass should be here somewhere. You can see we are getting a lot of ads here. Here's the pass bundle for 2,650. So 2,650, that would be about $22. So I would need to put $22 into the game. Then I would need to farm the battle pass. Now, of course, they have nerfed. This is another thing I need to get into. They have nerfed battle passes repeatedly. In fact, I can Google this. League of Legends battle pass nerf. I'll just Google that. Right, we'll nerf battle pass value again. So this was early last year. Okay, so you can see they have nerfed the amount that you get from battle passes. They did that last year. They increased RP prices last year. This year, we're now getting $200 chromas counted for some reason as skins. We're seeing the prices of skins going up in addition to the currency to buy the skins is now getting more expensive. Do you all understand this? So buying this battle pass alone, if we compare this to other games, if we compare this to things like Fortnite, just as one example, it would take me $23-ish just to get this battle pass, to then grind to buy these skins, to which if I did not sit here and farm points every day, it could cost me $50, $60 to $100 to then buy the points to get the skins. And they have nerfed considerably the amount of points that you get from playing the game to encourage people to put in their $100 to buy the skins. So I want to give everyone that perspective who's watching this video to understand why people might just be so annoyed going forward at this. Okay. However, we're getting feedback that they don't fully satisfy those of you who want something more rare. So people want more rare skins. Now, I want to clarify here. When Riot PR people talk like this, I want to read between the lines. He says they don't fully satisfy those of you who want something more rare. Does he say people want to give us more money? No. He says people want more rare skins. Yes, that is true. I would want a more rare skin. You would want a more rare skin. We would want more rare skins. Does wanting more rare skins, does that mean I want to put in a shitload more money? No. But this PR speak will make that stretch and he will draw you to that conclusion. That incorrect conclusion. This feedback makes sense. It does. People say they want more rare skins. I think we could all agree about that. When people think about video games, they think about doing challenges, achievements, things like that, unlocking content, getting cool gear, right? That's what I think. I think that feedback does make sense. But now let's see what conclusion he draws from it. When we originally released Prestige, we got feedback that lots of players were excited for Prestige skins because, and I want to clarify this because I'm going to dissect this PR statement. People were excited for prestige skins because originally when they were released, people thought that they would be from things like achievements, from unlocks, from playing the game. They didn't think they would just be from buy the battle pass by giving us money, then just farm the game and you'll get the thing. Not just folks wanting rare or exclusive content. So we made them easier to get by doing things like adding the end of year prestige scop, putting prestige points in event pass milestones missions, and adding the prestige point cash out of bundle to events. Now, this is a lie, to be blunt. Prestige skins have always been available when they're released, then not available afterwards. They do now add the ability at end of year to buy them for money. So when he says we made them easier to get, he means we made them easier for you to give us money for them. They're not adding achievements, they're not adding in-game abilities to do that. They're saying if you give us money, we'll give you the skin. And going, how benevolent of us. How likable are we? How kind are we that we have given you the ability to give us money? I need to keep clarifying this because I see PR statements like this all my life, and I'm 33 years old now, and I understand. I can read between the lines. I can see the matrix, so to speak, okay? And I can deduce it. My eyes open up, and I can see the writing between the lines. When they say things like we made them easier to get by doing things like adding the end of your prestige slot, I see you can give us money, don't you? Aren't you thankful for that? Putting prestige points in event pass milestone missions, you have to buy these event passes. So once again, they're saying we can give you them for money. How kind and nice are we, once again, that you can give us money to get these? And adding the prestige point cash out bundle to events. So once again, if you buy these battle passes, guys, we'll give you prestige points to buy these prestige skins, so long as you give us money. When we switched to Mythic Essence, we also started bringing older prestige skins back into shop rotation. Once again, they have started to bring back these old paid skins so new people can buy them. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, and I know I'm dissecting this a lot. I know I am. And this might be getting cruel to this poster here, because he maybe did not make this post with the intent that someone like me would sit here and analyze it this hard. But I do it nonetheless, out of the goodness of my heart, for I give you this content actually for free. Now, the problem here is that when they say we also started bringing older prestige skins back into the shop rotation, they make this seem like a very good thing, but think about it. If you bought an old prestige skin that you were told was not coming back, these skins will not come back. This is your only time to do it. Give us the money now or you cannot buy it in the future. And then they say, but how nice are we that we also now let you buy it in the future? Tee-hee, we lied. You didn't have to give us money, but now you can give us even more money. How nice. I suppose easier isn't the right term, given that earning a prestige skin is still difficult, so more accessible might be the better term. No, it's not more difficult. As we have seen, I can click this purchase tokens button, be brought here to this shop menu, where I can now spend 12,000 prestige points to get 800. Then I can purchase RP, that's 12,000, so I will of course need to put in $350, upon which of spending $350, I will be given the opportunity to buy Prestige Soul Fighter Pike. How kind of them that they allow me this opportunity. It is not easy, okay? You have to go out and work your job and get your money and click these buttons. It's very difficult. Alongside these accessibility changes, we've also increased the quality of prestige skins. Citation needed. Because many of you felt they weren't worth the investment. Yes, a lot of people thought, wow, they're just a recolored version of a regular skin, often in a color that I don't like. The difference here is that the investment to obtain these skins is higher for the average player than compared to players with the means to collect them all. Okay, I'm gonna dissect this statement for you guys once again. They're saying, hey, you fucking nerds who keep playing our game, keep completing the battle passes. And you have the means, players with the means to collect them all, means people that play our game and keep completing the battle passes. The investment to attain these skins is higher for average player. The average player does not play that much, therefore they need to put in actual money to get the skins. It is harder for the average player because they must pay actual money. These fucking nerds who keep playing the game, the bastards, these fucking losers who keep playing our game and not giving us money, you fucking assholes. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that some people still play League of Legends enough to buy the prestige skins. I'm annoyed at you guys too. We still feel that this was the right call, but has solidified them as content that's really painful to miss out on if it's your main. Well, yeah. I mean, you have to remember, I can show you this. Basically, a lot of people weren't caring about prestige skins and weren't buying them. So did Riot go, well, that's okay. They're just kind of meant to be a cool little rare thing. No, they did not do that. So to give you an example here, here's Prestige Blood Moon Aatrox, and here's Blood Moon Aatrox. Prestige Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Prestige Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Prestige Blood Moon, Blood Moon, Prestige Blood Moon, Blood Moon. Do you see the difference here? Now let's skip forward. Here's how they do it now. Here's DRX Aatrox. He's right here in the art, so you can see him right here. Now here's Prestige DRX Aatrox. DRX Aatrox. Prestige DRX Aatrox. Very different. Basically a completely different skin, effectively. We could all agree on that, right? Now, yes, I would agree that does mean that people find it painful to miss out on a prestige skin if it's your main, because it is now no longer a recoloring, it is now a completely new skin. So, if you've been following me here, that means that you used to, in the old system, just be able to buy your skin for as little as, in the old system, $10. Now with all the price increases on skins, the price increases on RP, it's more than $10, obviously. So we've gone from, you could just put $10 in, get your skin for your champion, to you now must put in $23, obsessively play the game, then get your prestige skin only at the time that it's available, or else you're going to have to put in $30, $40, $50. You might have to put that much money in as extra anyway, because we've nerfed the battle passes so much. The battle passes have been nerfed so much that you might now need to actually put in money while also playing the game, while also buying the battle pass. Do you get it here? Okay. We're happy with Prestige's evolution, but these changes have shifted it away from being focused specifically on those of you looking for the rarest and most exclusive things. Okay, this statement is technically correct, and yet at the same time has... This statement is technically correct, but he's saying it in a way that totally misconstrues the entire thing. Okay. But these changes have shifted it away from being focused specifically on those of you looking for the rarest and most exclusive things. Technically correct. It is now no longer specifically only for people looking at rarest and most exclusive things. It is now also for people who want cool new skins for their champions. So because it is now for rare and exclusive players and for people who want new skins for their champions, it's now for two things. So it has been focused away from being specifically on only one thing. Do you get this little PR bullshit here? This statement is technically true. It is technically true. It's now for two things instead of one. But he draws he draws a takeaway here that I assure you gets, yeah. Dark Cosmic Erasure Djinn, which is a chroma for Dark Cosmic Djinn, they're adding erasure here to once again make it seem like a new skin, is an exploration to fill this rarity ask, and how we act on the feedback we've been hearing will bear that in mind. This is why we're not changing anything before Djinn launches. Players who are asking for this kind of thing are an incredibly small percent of League players. People with a shitload of money want to buy stuff, and we want to take their shitloads of money. So we're willing to make content specifically only for whales, because we realized that most people are willing to put in $20, $30, $40, $50 for new skins for their champions that we now call prestige skins. These prestige skins are no longer good enough. We want more than $50. We want $200. And when $200 isn't enough, we want more. So in-game decisions give us clearer read on whether something does or does not land with them specifically, as opposed to purely social media feedback, which is an important data point but doesn't always give us a full picture. So they're saying here is, look, if you guys give us a shitload of money, we're going to take that money and then we're not going to give a fuck about your feedback. Do you guys have negative feedback? We literally don't give a shit. Rich people will give us money. We want the rich people money. You can literally fuck off to hell. We approach the design of the skin as a mythic variant of a skin that is already available to players, Dark Cosmic, and time limited in loot, so that those who want it can have other ways to acquire it later down the road. We think these rules still allow the skin to appeal to players looking for rare content without making it inaccessible to anyone else. Oh, that like pisses me off, actually. Who the fuck has $200 on average, right? For a goddamn chroma, a race skin of an old skin. Without making it inaccessible to non-whales, it's a $200 race skin, Riot. Go fuck yourself. Are you kidding me? I'm honestly, oh my god. I'm like honestly upset. Oh my god. I'm trying to not like get pissed off, but like, are you kidding me? Right? Are you kidding me? You think like fucking Timmy, the 15-year-old, working, not even working, no, he's in high school. He's got fucking homework and shit. You think little Timmy is gonna have this accessible to him? You think Timmy's gonna have $200 fucking dollars, right? Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, it's not inaccessible. Can you get it in game with anything? No. You put in $200 or you go fuck yourself. That's it. That's your only option. How is that not inaccessible to anyone else? In any definition of the word, how is that not inaccessible to anyone? There are two things I do want to be clear about. First, one of our core values on League has always been and always will be that we will not sell power regardless of how we experiment with meeting the desires of different players. How much you spend in League will not give you an advantage over those who don't spend at all. True, but actually not. There are plenty of skins which have been reported plenty of times for having very difficult to read hitboxes. Remember, skins change the visuals of abilities. Some skins can change the visuals so much that it becomes significantly more difficult to read. Some skins can make the visuals disappear earlier or later. Some skins are actually weaker, yes, because they make your abilities easier to find. But many skins make your abilities much harder to read. Particularly the Snow Day Alawi skin actually makes her hitboxes disappear halfway into the ability, making it a significantly stronger skin, making it significantly more powerful. Riot has completely disregarded all feedback whatsoever on any of those. I could take my time right now and make a video on the Alawi skin showing that yes, the visual on her abilities disappears halfway through them. It is an inarguable power increase over her base model. I just want to say that because they are going, technically, you don't do more damage. Technically, you aren't faster with a skin. But yes, it has been reported many times throughout many different champions. I'm sure many people can go in the comments and type their example of a skin that 100% makes their abilities harder to read and 100% makes them stronger. Riot has never given a shit. Riot has never gone back and addressed a skin for being more powerful than the base skin. Okay. Second, and just to be clear, there have also been skins in the past with unique animation cancels and stuff like that. For example, Riven does have those. Second, the experiments with content like Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin. Once again, not Dark Cosmic Erasure Jin, Dark Cosmic Jin Chroma aren't taking away resources we are put towards making content for everyone else. Prestiges, as mentioned above, but also regular skins, legendaries, chromas, or resources away from gameplay development. Quite the opposite. They help us fund more gameplay work. Okay, I want to actually ask Riot a question here. If they aren't taking away resources from other things, who made them? Did a magical pixie come down from the sky and it shook its butt and little pixie dust went over your computer, went onto your computer, little pixie dust in your Photoshop, whoop, opened itself up, and the skin, the splash art just magically appeared there. The splash art just, woo! And they were like, oh, thank you, magical pixie. But wait, it hasn't been recolored in game yet. And the pixie shook its butt again, and the pixie dust came down, and oh my god, the skin has been made with no attention taken away from anything else. If you don't get the joke I'm making here, yes, actually, this means 100% a Riot employee had to make this. They had to make this splash art. They had to make the chroma. They had to put that in the game. They had to test it. They had to QA it. Resources were taken away. Now, when you say quite the opposite, they can help us fund more gameplay work, I could believe you. If, yes, you are getting this money, and yes, this money is being put back into the game. If whales are buying a shitload of content, and they are buying that content, and then you're taking that money, you're hiring more employees, you're putting gameplay work back into League of Legends. If you're doing that, that is a good thing. Unfortunately, as we have seen, the combination of RP prices going up, the skin prices going up, skins going from a small $10 investiture to now a $30 investiture, does point the opposite in mind, Riot. That skin prices have massively gone up, and at the same time, you are trying to also get more money from whales. At the same time as that, let us not remember, if we remember the cinematic for League of Legends Season 13, the vast resources put into this game, the massive amount of resources put into this game. For those of you who do not play League of Legends, this is a League of Legends 13 cinematic. Wow. Would you look at that? Look at all the work that went into this cinematic. All the time, money, effort. Season 13. The gameplay, the gameplay experience is going up. This cinematic has shown that by making more money, they are able to give us these cinematics. What a great company. Thank you for taking 3 times my money per skin. You are doing such good work. I'm sure in Season 12, their cinematics were significantly worse, and without being funded by the RP price increases, without being funded by the skin price increases, without being funded by these $200 chromas, there was no way Riot could make anything as good as this cinematic right here. This is peak League of Legends. This was a piece of shit. That was absolutely terrible. Low tier, low quality, had nothing going for it whatsoever. And no one could possibly just, I don't know, Google it in like 2 seconds on their other monitor, then bring it on their main monitor, then just click in between the two. No one could possibly have done literally the thing that I am doing now, because if you did that, it might prove the vast quality difference and drop that has been happening in League of Legends in recent years. You know, it's like they have the opposite of an advertising campaign. Riot Games, pay more, get less. So, let's finish this off. I know this is a heated topic and one that's not particularly easy to talk about, but I hope this post is helpful in explaining what we're trying to achieve. No, what the fuck are you trying to achieve? More money from whales? That's the only thing I heard. You spend this many paragraphs saying, look guys, we can get easy money from whales, so we're gonna make content that the average person can no longer ever achieve. Literally fuck off and die if you're not rich. Actually kill yourself, poor people. I will stick around to answer questions. We will also share how this exploration performed and the learnings around it in a future dev diary, so stay tuned for that. If you want me in the future to make a video on a dev diary or anything like that, I will consider going over it. In the meantime, the entire reason I made this video is this. Now, what do you mean, this? I mean, this. What is this? This was a post made a mere 6 hours ago, which is what pissed me off over all of this. They took in Riot Bright Moon saying we aren't going to change the skin or its rollout plan, which he said right here. He said this right here. This was quoted verbatim from his post. It wasn't taken out of context or anything like that. He had context. He had the ability to have people listen to him. And unfortunately, people did not like his message. But there was one thing that pissed me off. There was one thing after reading this that I got annoyed by. How did I get annoyed by it? Well, this post happened here. A Reddit moderator then took it upon himself, heroically running in and saying, "No! Valid criticism! We can stop it! Don't!" For those of you out of the loop, the League of Legends subreddit is effectively a branch of Riot Games, which goes against the Reddit rules and is not supposed to happen, but the moderators are effectively completely owned by Riot Games. The moderator jumped in his way and said, "Guys, please read his whole thread. Oh, I need to give you context so you don't get annoyed at him. Please." I have never in all my fucking life seen a Riot moderator on this subreddit jump in the way of a post that did not even take its original message out of context, post the original post, and then say, "Look, guys, if please read Riot Bright Moon. He justifies this. Here's his Reddit thread where he justifies it. Or you can click on his user profile and then you can read what he says. You can read his propaganda, please." And he stickied it to the top of the thread and he said, "Please, valid criticism. You can't do that to us." So anyway, that's this video. In effect, that's this video. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. The League of Legends subreddit is a propaganda mouthpiece of Riot Games. If we go to the League of Legends subreddit, we can see the only singular post that is allowed by the moderators. Oh, okay, here we go. They have a second post here. Did a Reddit moderator? I can't fucking make this shit up. I literally can't make this shit up. Oh no! Oh my god! No! Valid criticism. No! Wow! Please do not criticize us. We are removing this post. This topic has already been covered in the other post where we stickied at the top that you should go read Riot's propaganda. Please, not valid criticism. Are you fucking kidding? I literally can't believe this. There's absolutely no fucking way, dude. It's impossible. I did this live. In the time, I shit you not, look at the timestamp of this video. This is at 38 minutes. This post was deleted 29 minutes ago. This post, I shit you not, was deleted while I was making this video in real time. As we spoke, as I made this video, the League of Legends subreddit was censoring criticism on this topic. Well, that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you all for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave me your thoughts on this. What do you think? Because apparently, this video will be the only place you'll be allowed to criticize this. Hail Riot. Hail. Oh boy.